Hello everyone. So for today's video, we will talk about hypothesis testing about proportion. Let's go. To test a claim about population proportion, we use the z-test for population proportion. Pero there is also naman a t-test for population proportion. But for today's video, we will just focus on t-test for population proportion. The formula is given by this one, where P is the claim proportion. Q is the difference between 1 minus the P, the sample proportion. And then N is the sample size. Sige. The table is shown below with a given alternative hypothesis and a critical region for z-test for single sample mean. So, ito siya. Ito yung gagamitin natin. Now, the decision rule, if false, we fail to reject the null hypothesis and conclude that there is no sufficient evidence to accept the alternative. Pero if true siya, we reject null hypothesis and conclude that there is sufficient evidence to accept the alternative. All right. Now, for example, in a certain school, it is estimated that less than 45% of the students ride tricycles to class. Does this seem to be a valid estimate if in a random sample of 100 students, 43 are found to ride bicycles? Now, you are to use alpha equals 0.05. Sige, let's do the solving. For our null hypothesis, our claim that the null hypothesis P equals 0.45. Paano siya naging 0.45? This one, we have 45%. And then our alternative hypothesis, say that is lesser or less than 0.45. Bakit less than? Sinabi dito, it is estimated that less than 45%. Okay. Now, for our alpha, we use 0.05. Now, for the computations, we know that n is 100, p is 0.45. Our sample mean, sample proportion is 0.43, and our q is 1 minus 0.45, and so that is 0.55. So upon computation, we have now negative 0.0040 as our value for z. Now, for our critical region, we use the symbol and then negative 0.0040 less than negative 1.645. Now, is that true or false? That is false. And now, since that is false, we say we fail to reject the null hypothesis and conclude that the estimate is valid. So, the estimate na 45% is correct. So thank you so much. That is for today's video, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you and have a great day.